Okay, time to use the Instant Pot again. This time we're trying to make split pea soup. And so I just want to see if there is a recipe for split pea soup. Let's see. There's black bean soup, red lentil chili, no split pea soup. So let us go to see the difference between pages 7 and 8. Red lentil and black bean. Red bean and black lentil or something like that. Okay. So black bean soup. Dry black beans soaked overnight. Oil. You still have to soak it overnight even though you're using the Instant Pot? I thought that's supposed to get rid of that. Okay. It's not that. Red lentil chili. It's more like this because... yeah, you don't have to soak it overnight. That's a lot of stuff, but cooking directions. For each pound of peas, add 8 cups of hot water. Simmer gently with lid tilted until the desired tenderness is reached, about 20 to 30 minutes. So usually I cook it a lot longer than 20 or 30 minutes because I like the peas to be very soft. When I have split pea soup. So, I'm going to abandon the recipe. Famous last words. I am going to go ahead and do the examine, sort, and rinse well. Well, you know, usually we don't have to do too much of that. And I always put some vegetable broth instead of water. But we don't have to use all of the vegetable broth because this is not really for split pea soup. This is just for split peas, right? And so I'll use at least one, maybe 1.5. That's generally what I end up doing. Plus some onion. And usually I do some ham, but I need to go get some ham. But I want to get the peas going first so that we don't end up having to wait too long once everybody gets home. After the meeting that they're at. Okay, open the split peas, take a look at it, put it into a bowl so that we can make sure that it's all kind of wholesome split peas, and then add water into the Instant Pot. Let's talk about this wholesome split pea thing. So I found 3 that I thought could come out. One, this is an obvious reject. This one is white, but maybe it's okay. It just needs to lose a bit of the hull. And this one's yellow. So really, I think we could lose the yellow ones, but I think we could also not lose the yellow ones. And I'm not really too sure about this whole not wholesome thing, except if it's about finding rocks. Because sometimes, once we did a red bean sort, and we were checking to see how many... not wholesome things we found in it. And we actually did find a few rocks, which is kind of gross if you're trying to, eat a spoonful of soup and you find a rock. So this looks pretty good. I'm just going to rinse it. No big fancy thing. And dump it in the pot. That's it. So we put in 4 cups, blah, blah, blah. We put in 4 cups of regular water, just from the faucet, nothing fancy. And then we're trying to see how much we get in out of here. Looking for about 4 cups too. So that's 2 cups out of this. And then 2 more cups. Possibly. Let's see, that'd be good. And then I am going to cut up the onions and just, nothing fancy again, just dump it into. I may regret that. Okay, so just so you know, one of these 32-ounce, 2-pound things of vegetable broth contains 4 cups. There we go. Okay. Hearty chunk. So I'm going to dump those in too. And probably add some salt and pepper and some season mix. No salt seasoning. Salt and no salt seasoning. Yeah, got that. Okay, and that's what it's looking like. And this no salt seasoning I get from Costco. Organic no salt seasoning. A blend of 21 organic spices and ingredients from around the world. go into this sensational no salt seasoning. So I'm just being very generous. And then it's a bit of a mix-up. I put already the black pepper. Just get a big spoon. Mix it up. Didn't put any fat or anything like that. I don't think I'll need to. It's soup after all, right? Okay, and then put the pot cover on. So if you've watched my other videos, so great. Okay, plug it in. And now is where I need to look up instructions. So hang on a minute. So we have to make sure that the nozzle is in the pressure part. I think that's that. And then back is the release. I want pressure cook. So that's this. Let's do off. Cancel. Because I want to do it. Okay, so I need to set some time. So I'm going to set 45 minutes. So that's like double. That should be really soft. More than double. That's like 3 times what they said on the recipe. So let's see what happens. And then sealing connected. So I said pressure cook. I changed the cooking time. Pressure level high or low? So it's on high. I would think so. 10 seconds after choosing settings, the cooker beeps 3 times and displays on. So it already did that. When it's finished, the cooker beeps and enters the keep warm mode. Okay, that's fine. Allow the cooker to cool down naturally until the float valve drops down. This may take 10 to 40 minutes or even more, depending upon the amount of food in the cooker. Or turn the steam release handle to the venting position. So I don't expect that people will need to eat this for, I want to say, an hour and a half. So I think I'm just going to let it cool down naturally. Sounds good. And hope that everything is good inside there. Alright. So I'm just going to wait until the float valve goes up and we're going to look at it a bit. It shouldn't take more than 4 or 5 minutes for the pressure to build up. And then I'm going to go shopping with my fingers crossed. Be aware that certain foods such as applesauce, cranberries, pearl barley, oatmeal, or other cereals, split peas, noodles, split peas can clog the steam release, should not be cooked under pressure cooking settings unless as directed in Instant Pot Cooker recipe. Okay, we're going to cancel. And we're just going to cook it not under pressure. So that would be, hey, I actually read a recipe. Soup. And then we're going to go plus okay, and then we're going to turn that to here so it's not under pressure. So okay, let's just check and make sure that's what we're doing. Now it's on. Yeah, I came back. It's got 12 minutes left to go. It's been... Ooh! Oh, I thought that was on. It's been pressure cooking. Great. It wasn't supposed to be. Okay, rinsing away. the way, my hand got in the way of the screen and I'm not dead, so. Not something you want to do, but just letting you know. That's probably not good for my cabinet, but oh well. Now let's see, can I open it now? Nope. The only thing that could go wrong was that it could get clogged. Oh, don't do that! Put your finger in front of the thing. Jeez. Unbelievable. How stupid some people can be. Okay. Good. Luckily, it's not clogged.